G'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today with your daily dose of business tech inspiration. Topic number 278, the importance of a well-designed homepage. Okay. I am probably going to be covering a lot of stuff that I've covered in so many other podcasts, but I thought I'd bring it all together today, see what comes out of it, and see what questions you guys have at the end of all of this. What is the homepage of your website that is the first page that people will come to when they type in your domain name, i.e. askcharlyleetham.com? The first page you see will be my homepage. This is the page that is going to give the first impression of your brand, of your business, of yourself. It's the first point of contact. If you can imagine this as a bricks and mortar shop front, if you were to come along the bricks and mortar shop front and it's dark and it's dingy and it's dirty and there's old posters hanging off the windows and all of those things, you're going to go, I don't want to be here. I don't even want to go in, let alone deal with this business. But if you come along and it's clean, even if it's dark, because some shops are dark, if it's dark, as long as it's clean and neat and there aren't posters hanging off the window and there's not grime everywhere, if that's the type of establishment you're looking for, you're going to go into it. So first impressions count. Your homepage needs to make a strong and positive first impression that reflects your brand. It's the first thing that we've got to say about our homepage. The next thing that your homepage needs to do is tell people the solutions that you provide, the solutions and what problems you solve. Isn't that an interesting thing to say? This isn't about telling people about who you are, what products you have, what services you have, how people can interact with you, who you are as a person. What you need to make sure you get through in everything you do on these pages and any page on your website is know what problems you solve for your clients and be able to highlight that very quickly when they come to the website. That is a bit of an art. You might need to get yourself a content writer. You might need to work with people to work that out. But it's not just about, hi, I'm Ask Charly Leetham. I'm an online business manager. I build websites. No. I help clients navigate their technical challenges. I help people manage their online businesses. I take the mysticism and the stress out of managing your online business. There's the problems that I start to solve. I could be better at it. I can, and there's a whole heap of other things that I can do, and I need to make sure that they come through. But that's the sort of thing you need to be getting up front on your website, not Ask Charly Leetham Online Business Manager. Woohoo! What does that really mean? How can you help me? Why am I here? Am I going to be wasting my time if I keep looking through this? So make sure that you tell people what it is you do. So that's your value proposition. But your value proposition needs to be in terms of what problems you solve, what solutions you offer to your target audience's questions and problems. Your homepage also needs to be easy to navigate, not just having a nice navigation menu at the top, which we've spoken about so many times, or on the side or wherever you want to put your navigation. It's about the page itself needs to be easy to navigate. People need to be able to find what they're looking for on that page without having to scroll through a whole heap of information, or I'm just going to call it junk, just stuff that we put in there to fill it out because we think our homepage needs to have more content on it. Your homepage needs to be easy to navigate. You need to guide your visitors to the key areas on your website, such as your products, your services, your contact information. On your homepage, it's about what problems you solve, how you solve them. You might want to have a little bit about yourself on there, about the business on there. But yeah, it's about being easy to navigate. It has to have a really high visual appeal. Make sure, and I've said this before in other videos as well, in other podcasts, make sure that you're using high quality visuals. If you're using stock images, that's fine, but just understand they are stock images and that other people will be using them as well. And honestly, stock images are kind of easy to buy, to pick out. Uh, if you've got visuals of your own business, of your own area, of things that you've done, make sure that they're high quality, make sure that they're edited well, make sure they don't have noise in them, noise being like a noisy background, lots of things going on in the background, pets running through it if you're not a pet business, other people that detract from the focus of what it is you want that visual to be. If it's about people, that's fine. But if it's about a service or a product that you offer, you want that to be the focal there. The layout needs to be clean so that people can actually find their way through it. And your content, your copy, your website copy needs to be top notch. If you are not a writer, if you aren't someone who's very comfortable with writing website content or writing content in general, get yourself a content writer. Get yourself a copywriter to help you get that SMIC, because that's really important. Yes, having it in your own voice is important. A good copywriter will be able to get it into your voice, but they'll make sure that they've got the right things, that it's written well, that there's no spelling errors, and that the grammar and punctuation is spot on. And the last thing to consider, and yeah, I'd say it in just about everything we talk about when we're talking about websites, make sure it loads fast. Make sure that your homepage hasn't got so much junk on it, so much stuff on it, that it slows it down, that it's got so many scripts because you're trying to track things and you're trying to get pop-ups to run and you're trying to get animations to run. Make sure that your homepage is optimized for speed and quality, because if it loads slowly, that's going to, first of all, it's going to affect your first impression. And secondly, it's really going to affect your search engine optimization, because your bounce rates, the amount of time someone spends on your site, or in terms of bounce rate, they come to your site and then they bounce straight off, is going to go sky high, and your user satisfaction is going to lower. So that's the importance of a well-designed homepage and what you need to consider. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. I'd love to know the challenges you've been having designing your homepage, because I find sometimes it can be a little bit challenging knowing just what to put on there without making it boring, and not making it overwhelming. I tend to go one way or the other. I find it very hard to find that middle ground. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Love to know what you found works, what doesn't work, what have I said here today that you just disagree with. Conversations are great. Discussions are great. That's how we learn. Please leave comments wherever you are watching or listening to this video. You can send us a DM on any of our social media channels. We will respond. You can come and join the conversation at our locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. If you can, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when we drop more content. And tomorrow I will see you, and we will be talking about how we can reflect our brand's personality using our website, which I think is going to be really similar again to things we've been discussing over the last couple of days. But who knows what's going to come out of that. Guys, have a fantastic day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.